No, I can't do this.
Welcome to Watches and Wine.
Welcome to Watches and Wine. I'm Paul.
And I'm Michael. So today's wine, we have a wine from Napa Valley. It's from Buena Vista Winery. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon 2019. I haven't tried this one yet.
And you know it's real because it says Buena Vista.
That's good. A lot of vanilla notes, a lot of oak.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A hint of spice, but the fruit really comes forward, which I like a lot.
It is good. It needs to open up a little bit, but it's super dry.
What's the price point on this?
This one is 40.
40? Like it's opened up a lot right now.
Yeah, as it opens up, it gets a lot more smooth.
It's so juicy.
Yeah.
It's like big, like a plum almost, like a dark plum or like a dark cherry.
Yeah.
It has a bit of bite to it, like not a ton of bite, but like it hits me at like the sides of my tongue, which is like slight bitterness, and it coats the tongue really nicely.
Very fruit forward cab, but that's what Napa is known for. They're known for their big reds, especially like Cabernet is like one of their biggest grape varietals.
And I think Cabernet from California is usually my go-to. If I'm buying a California wine, it's usually a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir. But I've recently discovered some Cabernets in Argentina that are really good, and Cabernets in South Africa that are really good that I enjoy as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. It'd be great to discover those regions. It's good, right?
Yeah, it's nice. Something I've learned is that if it comes directly from the winery, it's specifically where it's coming. Where if it's just a general Napa Valley wine, it could be a blend of different wines from different regions. And so the more specific you get, usually the better quality you're going to get, and they're not just trying to mix different grapes and different wines to get a particular taste. But you're going to have, this is the wine from this winery, and this is how the grape and the earth tastes like. And it really shines and comes through.
And then a little bing terroir definition.
Is this one of the ones you brought back from California, or?
No, Napa. I haven't been there in a couple of years. But it was highly rated. That's why.
And it's kind of funny that you decided to bring Cabernet to our first shooting, because this is probably one of the wines that I started enjoying, which was a Cabernet. My dad was always into Cabernets. And we've known each other for a long time. And for me, like my earliest memory of wine is at either your parents' house or my parents' house. And a lot of it was Cabernet. And that's kind of what I grew up learning to love. And this is a very good example.
Yeah. I think Cabernet, it's like your introduction into wine. It's like most people, when they start getting into wine, they always say like, you get into red, Cabernet is like big, bold, it's easy to like. Then you kind of get into Pinot Noir, it gets more subtle, more like light-bodied. And then the final frontier for liking wine usually is like then getting into whites. Whereas like when you start with reds, it's hard to bounce between white and red. You know what I mean?
And I've only just, probably the past year and a half is when I started to really dive into whites and start enjoying them a lot, especially in the summer weather. As it approaches, I start craving white wines.
And I think like the new bridge for the last like several years is rosé. Yeah. Like I feel like rosé is could be a bridge to white. Yeah,
you can get good quality wines, and hopefully we'll be having a lot of those in even like the $15 to $20 range. So it's a lot more affordable than a $40 bottle. But we figured this is a good choice of a nice
kick it off. If anyone has suggestions on like what their favorite wine is,
yes, definitely comment if you have recommendations, especially for a Cabernet. Put it in the comments. We'd love to check it out and review it on the show.
Yeah.
That's Watches and Wine.
And this is Watches and Wine.